live with the 600mm. It's just impromptu. I'm out doing this stuff all the time, and I think I should just go live a little bit more often. Now, I need to check whether the sound is terrible and whether the audio is coming through the microphones in the headset or whether they're coming through the phone. If it's through the phone, I'll have to move. Low battery warning, that's what we want. Now, how is that sound? Where are my comments? There they are. Lovely. Yes, so there we are. The 600mm, it's an absolutely amazing lens. It's just such a beautiful piece of work. And I tell you, if you can't afford one, maybe hire one or just go to a Nikon Roadshow or something and have a go with it. It just works superbly on the Z9, of course, and with whatever cameras will come next. And sound is acceptable. That's good, Joe. Thank you for letting me know. We are in very high wind. And anyway, I'm out here with it, and I had the 2x teleconverter on here, and it just works superbly. We've got this amazing sunset, and I'm shooting a video for it. So I just thought I'd ask anyone who happens to be watching, and I can see 9 people, 15 have jumped into this impromptu stream so far. Throw up any questions you have about it. I thought I'd just do a quick 10-minute Q&A live with the lens whilst I'm here on the Z9. So anyway, over this way, the beautiful sunset. This is, I don't know if I can get this thing to zoom. Oh, I can. There's the beautiful city of Melbourne. I just want to let everybody know this is the first time I've done a live from my phone like this. So let's hope it doesn't fall apart at the seams. And yeah, what else can I do? Mute the microphone. Excellent. Anyway, it's fantastic to have you all here. Are there any questions regarding the 600mm? Because that's why I'm here, to answer any impromptu questions that anyone might have. Well, there goes the sun. So what I've been doing, I'll explain what I've been doing. I've been shooting a mixture of 8K, because the reason I like to shoot 8K is so that I can crop in on it. And I've been shooting the sun. It's quite hard to do one-handed, but I've been shooting the sun at some ridiculously high shutters of like 32,000 at like f20, and it's just been amazing to see how this lens performs. Again, I'm doing one-handed and everything's changed here, but this lens, you can just throw it at anything, and this is obviously not the best way to show what's going on, but the full video will come soon, I promise. It's just a great lens. So don't think it's just for wildlife. You can get these ridiculously cinematic images. And what I'm going to do here is try and one-handed get the city in frame. Can I do it? I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Oh, goodness. Very difficult. I'm gonna just put you guys down for a second. I know, this is good television, isn't it? Having you looking at blackness, but it's the only way I could make this happen quickly. Is there we go. Fabulous work there by me, going live, and now we're looking at cityscape. So versatile. How is it compared to the old 200 to 400? Well, it's lighter. Jerry, hey Matt, could you show us the field of view with the TC? Yes, all right. Good question. There's the TC not engaged, and here it is engaged. So I know it's not the best picture, and touch to focus doesn't seem to be working when I'm live here on my phone, but I'll do that again. Not 600mm, 840mm. 600mm, 840mm. So that's the difference. And look, it's quite a lot. And I had the 2x teleconverter on there, which means you go 1200mm. Hello, Peter from Germany. Lovely to have you here. Thank you, Ernie. Winking from Germany as well. Great to have you here live. I've suddenly decided I'm going to go live. Yeah, so you put the 2x telly and you're at 1200mm, and then you engage the internal teleconverter, which, let me just show you this switch here. It's just so lovely, smooth, it's simple. And what's lovely about it, if I can show you, is when you're shooting, it's right here. And so you can just flick it with your spare finger. And so the change is just so fast. It's so easy, and you can lock it if you want to lock it, and so on. And this is your normal hand grip here, and it's just right there. So it's very quick. And essentially, you've kind of got two lenses, haven't you? I mean, you've got your. Sorry, I missed that last question. I wasn't looking. If you could write it again, the person who just wrote the question. You've basically got your 600 mm f4, and you've got your 840. You've got your 845.6, and it's just all there in one package. Now, I know this is a lens that not everyone can afford. I can't really afford it either, but for those who can afford it, it's epic. And for those who can't, you might be looking at something like the 400 4.5, which is another great option. And I've been lucky enough to review that as well. Hello from Sweden. Just got the MC 105 24 to 120. What do you recommend the zooms, the 100 to 400? Yeah, you know, of all of the lenses Nikon has put out, it's the only one I haven't managed to try yet, is the 100 to 400. So I'm sorry I can't answer that question. On paper, it looks like an outstanding lens, and understanding what the optics are like on, say, the 24 to 120 f4, which is just a cracker of a lens. That lens is so punching above its weight. I kind of think you can't go wrong. And if you want a general zoom, I think the only thing you need to think about there is the f-stops, which is still pretty reasonable for a 100 to 400. Anyway, the sun's gone down while we've been here together. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, moody afternoon. I absolutely love, well, it's not the afternoon anymore, actually. It's, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock at night. And I'm just waiting here to see the city glow. Oh, there's all the comments. Okay, I'm working out how to use this thing. Yes, absolutely, Jerry. I will be shooting quick things. I was actually down the coast here about 10 kilometers shooting birds. It's not something I'm not. I would say I am not a highly skilled bird photographer, and I think one of the massive skills of being a bird photographer is actually knowing where to find birds, how to find birds. I have no skills on that front, but I've had a go at it, and I've been very impressed. I mean, I think, as we all know, the AF in the Z9 continues to just be tweaked all the time through all of the firmware updates we're getting. And this lens, you know, I was lucky enough to use the 400 2.8 for a couple of weeks when it came out at the start of this year. And I think these lenses are very, very similar. So they're both very fast, high performing. They've got the Silky Swift motors in them, which are just absolutely fabulous. So, yeah. I haven't used Canon lenses or Sony lenses, so I can't compare them. But in the Nikon space, they're extraordinarily fast. So it's pretty impressive stuff. I mean, they're the fastest lenses that Nikon make, to the best of my understanding. A couple more questions have come through. Yeah, expendable, absolutely. I mean, the crazy thing is the old. Yes, there's the grip as well, everybody. I'm still coming to terms with the grip. Just on the side there, I actually have so many things to think about and talk about at the moment that I'm going to make the video about the grip after I've made this video. So that's coming in a few weeks. But that's another exciting thing. Another thing that I've found is, you know how we've now got the new high-res zoom. Well, this thing is spring-loaded, and I reckon that's a zoom controller. And I'm yet to have sat down to set it up, because there's so much to experiment. There's so many little things that Nikon seem to be putting into these products, and there's just a lot to learn and a lot to find out and play with and so on. Let me go back to those questions. Sorry, I will need my glasses. Yeah. Look, what I was going to say about the F lenses is Chris Thomas, who was the cricket photographer who we interviewed a while back. He's now got his Z9, and he's using the 2 or 3 generation back 400 2.8, and he says it works faster. And he's got his teleconverter on there, and it works even faster than it does on his D5. So I don't know what secret sauce is here in the Z9 to make everything faster. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, it's a... Now. Sorry if this is too shaky, Cam. Let's have a look at any more comments. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Phenom Dark. Does it smell like chloroform? Um, Marvin, the paranoid android, I hope you enjoyed your walk through that door. I'm a massive Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy fan. So um, when you say chloroform, what smells like chloroform? The beach? Or are you sleepy? I hope you're not sleepy. Maybe you are. Maybe that's your humor right there. And thank you for that humor. It's well appreciated. Ah, okay. Well, are you awake yet? I tell you, I'm awake, um, Marvin, because it's so cold here. Anyway, I said I'd only do 10 minutes, and oh, did you? Good work, John. Uh, yeah, you're just about awake. What time is it where you are, Marvin? Thank you. 4 a.m. Yeah, okay. Well, that's early. You must be in Europe or somewhere. Any last questions before I fly? Any last questions on the 600 mil? Anything else? You can ask me any question you like about anything, and then I'm going to go because this was just an impromptu live, and Marvin's sleepy. I'm in the old dart. Oh, good on you. I don't know what that means. English? Is that England, Marvin? Is the old dart England? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely great for while watching. All right. Well, as I can see, doing this sort of thing live is quite difficult with one handset. But hey, you got to try these things, don't you? Everybody, it's been so good to see you. I will do more of this sort of thing. Let me know in the comments later whether you just like this impromptu crazy live business just going 5G at you. All right. Take care. Bye for now. I don't even know how to end the stream. That's interesting. I don't know where the off button is. Oh, what did you say? Zambia. Very good. All right. There we go. Catch you later, everybody. Take care.